more typical September weather. A little cooler today. By tomorrow, we're back in the heat.
Yeah. Today, in the teens. We may get another degree or two warmer before it's all said and done. But yeah, Ian's right. Then we get into the heat and it's still officially summer, and it will certainly feel like it for the rest of this week. So we got up to a high of 18 today. We're now sitting at 17. Winds relatively calm, and we certainly have some cloud cover out there right now. So that was the temperature at the airport at 17. It's also 17 downtown. Big Four having its grand opening sales event at Tizzaw Park. Tizzaw Park is at 18 degrees right now. Okay, here's the next 24 hours. The clouds will clear out overnight while we're sleeping, leaving us with 13 degrees as we get off to work and school. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine and a high of 27 degrees, and it will get hotter than that. I'll show you the hot long-range forecast coming up, Ian.
So, Danielle, are we looking at smoking hot weather like we had earlier this summer?
Smoking hot.
Smoking hot.
We may even have warnings issued, heat warnings issued once again, yeah. Again, it depends on the daytime high, also the overnight low, and not being able to get that relief from the heat. So as long as we're 29 degrees for 2 straight days with an overnight low of at least 14 degrees for 2 nights, yes, the heat warning will be issued, and we're in store for that. Here's your Capital Chef Sky Cam. Lots of cloud cover out there today, and cooler temperatures really where they should be for this time of year. Right now we're sitting at 17 degrees in Calgary. Our high was 18, and 19 is a normal daytime high for this time of year. So we're certainly really right where we should be right now. 18 right now in Banff, 23 in Golden, and lower 20s for Lethbridge, Brooks, 20 in Medicine Hat. So it certainly has been quite a cool down today for many areas, considering the temperatures that we had yesterday, close to that 30-degree mark in many parts of the far southeast of our province. Here's that system that's moving out, still bringing us a bit of cloud cover, as you can see here, but that's starting to make its way out too, and that sets us up for a really nice day for tomorrow. A summery day. Hopefully you're not done with summer yet and you still are excited about getting another week of it. Here's that ridge of high pressure, and that's really what's going to continue to build in. It basically acts like a protective bubble, so it promotes that sinking air, that stable air, so we're not looking at any active weather for the next few days, and this will also allow our temperatures to rise and rise and rise. So let me show you a couple of things here. First, we'll look at the future cast, and you can see that the cloud cover is going to move out tonight, setting us up for a lot of sunshine out there tomorrow. There may be a few clouds here and there in that longer range forecast, but overall we are looking at very stable weather for much of the rest of the week, as you can see here. And then there's really nothing to talk about as we head through the rest of tomorrow. And the same thing goes really even heading into the weekend. So Capital Chev 5-day forecasts, you can see Thursday and Friday, nothing but sun. Temperatures will continue to climb to potentially record-breaking heat, and also we'll likely see some heat warnings issued by Environment and Climate Change Canada. 27 degrees for a high for tomorrow, 30 degrees for Friday. We're going to hold on to these 30s for actually quite a while, so we'll hold on to that even into the weekend. We may see a couple clouds creep in as well. Another key thing to mention is overnight, these lows, 14 and 14, just makes it into the heat warning criteria. So we'll likely see that issued Thursday, and that should include Friday, Saturday. Sunday will drop low enough that we may see the warnings dropped. And you can see by this 10-day trend here, 27 degrees for tomorrow. We are going to hold on to those 30s, or at least close to it, up until about Tuesday of next week. Ian.
It was a little cooler today. Have no fear, though. Summer is not over yet. Danielle, we have a few nice days in store.
Yes, and we're not just looking at summer heat, Tara. We are looking at excessive heat in the forecast, potentially record-breaking later this week. All right, for now, you wouldn't be able to tell that we're in for some really big hot days because we're just sitting at 17 degrees. Our high was 18, which is pretty much where we should be for this time of year. We had a lot of cloud cover out here today, but tomorrow it will be nothing but sun. 13 when you're off to work and school, 27 degrees is a high in the afternoon, and of course it will get a lot hotter than that. I'll show you that long-range forecast in just a little bit, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. Let's bring Danielle back in. Now, as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast, it's going to be hot.
Really hot. Are you ready for summer to return? And this is a long stretch of this as well. This isn't just a day or two. So we may see heat warnings issued by Environment and Climate Change Canada later this week. And we may even have record-breaking heat because we're getting this close. All right, at this point, we're where we should be for this time of year. Our regular high, a normal high for this time of year is 19 degrees in Calgary. We got to a high of 18 and now we're sitting at 17. Lower 20s for the southeast part of the province, considering some of these communities were close to the 30-degree mark yesterday, is quite a change. But once again, it's just this one-day thing, and then we bounce right back up. You can see the cloud cover just starting to shift out at this point, so this will continue to clear out in the overnight hours, and that sets us up for sunshine for tomorrow. And this ridge of high pressure, this is doing a number of things. It's going to strengthen as we go through these next couple of days. So that's going to allow the heat to build. It also promotes stability because it promotes sinking air. So we're looking at a lot of sunshine as well. That also helps increase the temperatures. So when we look at the future cast, the clouds clearing out tonight, and this is what we're looking at for tomorrow. Lots of sunshine throughout the entire day. You may notice a couple clouds here and there, but overall it's a mainly sunny day. The winds should be calm and the temperatures will start to rise. So here's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast. You can see 27 degrees for tomorrow and then 30 degrees on Friday, 31 for Saturday. Now, the criteria for heat warning to be issued is being at least 29 degrees, and this is for the Calgary area specifically. 29 degrees for 2 consecutive days with the daytime lows at least 14 degrees, because that means you're not getting even any relief at nighttime. We're in that criteria for Friday, Saturday, potentially Sunday as well, and potentially Monday. So this is a long stretch of heat that will last until about Tuesday of next week. That's how long we should be in the 30s. So be prepared for a lot of summer heat. Make some plans to be outdoors, because after this we will start to cool down to a longer-term seasonal trend. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle.
Here's your Capital Chev Skywatch camera, and yeah, it's a little chilly out there and it's a little breezy, but it's certainly still a beautiful day, and temperatures are pretty much bang on where they should be for this time of year. We will get a lot hotter than this. So this is the one-day thing where it's kind of darker and cooler. 17 degrees is the current temperature. 18 is where we're at, or was our daytime high, and 19 is what's normal. And the record for this day that's holding from 2006 is 30.4. Now, we will likely get even warmer than 30.4 in the coming days. Yes, this week. So we're not done with summer stuff yet. We have the clouds that are just starting to make their way out. They will continue to clear out in through those overnight hours, and that sets us up with lots of sunshine. So southern interior BC, a whole lot of sunshine and already well into the 30s for Kamloops and Kelowna at around 33, 34 degrees. Edmonton, 26 degrees. There will still be some cloud cover in Edmonton for parts of the day, but also some sunny breaks. And then all sunshine in the south end here. And temperatures will start to climb. 27 degrees for Calgary, 28 for Drumheller, and 28 as well for Lethbridge and for Medicine Hat. You can also see for Pincher Creek and Milk River. So when we look at that Capital Chev 10-day trend, you can see that temperatures will just continually rise here. So 30 degrees by Friday, 31 for Saturday. So on the weekend, we have the potential of breaking a record here in Calgary. We will likely break some records elsewhere outside of Calgary in the south end of the province. And we are looking at heat warnings likely being issued as well, because even our overnight lows will be quite warm. We won't get closer to normal until about Thursday of next week. That's your Capital Chev 10-day trend. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle.
How sad is Glenn right now, knowing that golf is almost over?
Well, not for the next 5 days around here, at least. It's going to be hot.
Right? Yeah, you can squeeze. So what are you going to squeeze in? Now that we have summer weather, really for about 5 straight days, what are your plans? What are you going to try to squeeze into this? Because this should be the last time that we get into the 30s for this year. 27 degrees for tomorrow, 30 degrees for Friday, 31 for Saturday, 30, 31 for Sunday, and Monday as well. This will last in through Tuesday. So when you look at this Capital Chev 5-day forecast, you got to think, let me make some outdoor plans while we got that. Because it will be winter soon enough.
Maybe floating the boat. That might be the thing to do
that's
in
a
the
good
next
one.
couple of days.
Tara, I'll do that with you.
Okay.
Okay. Weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And the cool clouds sent in by Larry Jensen from Lethbridge. So pretty neat there.
What kind of formation is that? Do you know?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I put you on the spot.
You know what? I'm going to say some lenticular because that shows turbulence in the upper levels without sounding like a total science nerd right there.
We're going to believe you because we don't know.
Okay.
So that's great. Thank you, Danielle.